All right, everybody. So once you open up the Draw It feature, we've gone over this a little bit, but it does take a little bit of playing around. Where if you look at this toolbar here, this will be your color, how thick your line is. We want to try for this particular activity. Let's keep it at the 1 or the 2. Keep your opacity up all the way. You may choose whatever color you want, and we're going to be on the scribble, so that way we could draw. So here we have the poem. It's Hanukkah. I went ahead and numbered the paragraphs, or the lines, not the paragraphs. Paragraphs are part of stories. I went ahead and numbered all the lines. There's 16 total. So if we look here, this is a stanza. That's stanza number 1. Remember that poetry has lines and stanzas? This would be stanza number 2. Number 2. My 2 is messy. Yeah, so it's fine if it wasn't perfect. Yeah, there's my 3. Is my 3 going to show up? My 3 is not show. Oh, did I turn it on the line? Sometimes it just silly, silly, silly. There's my 3. And then this is stanza number 4. Okay, so that does not look like the numbers, but hopefully you understand that's what it is. Okay, so the goal is we have to read a poem and think about what the author is trying to teach us. What does he want us to understand? So as we're reading, we're going to be thinking, what's the mood and the tone? Like, how is he feeling and how is the author wanting the reader to feel? It's Hanukkah. It's Hanukkah and the family's all here. It's Hanukkah, our favorite time of the year. The candlelight burns so bright, and there's one little candle on the very first night. We gather round and hear the story of the days of the Maccabees' glory. We eat the latkes, salty and sweet, and we all get gelt as a special treat. We sing songs that are loud and strong, and even baby David sings along. Maybe he doesn't get the words right, but look at the menorah on the 8th night. It lights the room and makes us proud. Now the singing's really getting loud. After 8 days, we end the holiday, but that's tomorrow, so sing along today. So as I read it the first time, I just want to read it one time through. Now I'm going to read it a second time, and I'm going to summarize after each stanza and think about what it's about and what the author is feeling and wants me to feel. So it's Hanukkah, the family's all here. That's really happy. It's Hanukkah, our favorite time of year. The candlelight burns so bright. There's one little candle on the very first night. Okay, I'm going to stop and summarize after the first stanza. So looks like they're happy. The mood is pretty light, happy, celebratory. It's Hanukkah, a favorite holiday, and it's talking about what they do. Stanza 2. We gather round and hear the story of the days of the Maccabees' glory. We eat the latkes, salty and sweet, and we all get gelt as a special treat. So here they're listening to the old story. They're eating special treats that are very particular to Hanukkah. Stanza 3. We sing songs that are loud and strong, and even baby Jesus. No, baby David sings along. Maybe he doesn't get the words right, but look at the menorah on the 8th night. So here they're singing songs. Again, a very happy celebratory mood here. Stanza 4. It lights the room, makes us proud. Now the singing's really getting loud. After 8 days, we end the holiday, but that's tomorrow, so sing along today. So here it's talking about what we're doing now, and it almost seemed like the author got sad for a second, thinking, oh, it's tomorrow, it's over. Kind of how we feel like with our birthday or favorite days. We're like, oh, tomorrow, I wish it was today would last forever. But he said, but that's tomorrow, so sing along today. So obviously he's thinking, let's focus on the fun right now. So I can determine that the theme of this poem is enjoy the holiday. Let's enjoy Hanukkah and let's have fun right now. Don't worry about tomorrow. That's what I believe the theme is, enjoy. I see lots of text evidence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my T and I'm going to type. I'm going to make a box, and the boxes here are kind of tricky. They don't let you move it and size it, so you kind of have to play around with it for a second. And my video is about to finish.